you guys? It's Annie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So here on this channel, we are all about making content creation and life as an entrepreneur so much easier. Which is why in this video, I wanted to share with you guys some of my go-to ride or die content creation apps that just make my life as a content creator, as an entrepreneur, so much easier. Whether that is creating content, planning content, organizing my life, and all that stuff. So I hope at least one of these apps is helpful to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. Also, before we get started, I wanted to set a little disclaimer that I am not sponsored by any one of these apps. I'm not being paid by any of them to talk about them. These are just a few apps I absolutely could not live without, that I use absolutely every single day in my content creation process as an entrepreneur, that I wanted to share with you guys so that they can benefit you as much as they do me. So the very first app that I definitely use every single day, and sometimes even multiple times every day, is CANVA. I use CANVA both on the desktop website over on my computer as well as the mobile app on my phone for pretty much all things content creation, graphic design, editing, and that stuff. The main reason why you have probably heard so many creators talking about CANVA is that it really is your one-stop shop that lets you do absolutely everything. You can use CANVA to make reels for your Instagram reels. You can also use CANVA to make your thumbnails and banners for YouTube. They have some incredible templates for Instagram stories. You can also use CANVA to make your influencer or media or press kit, and so much more. I do also use CANVA for that little Instagram follow pop-up icon thing you guys are always asking me about. Also, whenever I want to remove the background from a picture, I can easily just put the picture into CANVA, hit a button, and background is gone. Whenever I want to promote my new YouTube video on my Instagram story, they have the cutest templates for Instagram stories, so I can just drag in and drop my thumbnail into any one of those different templates and promote it over on my Instagram. So it really is your one-stop shop for all things graphic design and content creation. If ever you guys have seen a graphic in any one of my videos, 99% of the time it comes from CANVA. So definitely that is one resource and one app I cannot live without. Also, in the category of graphic design, I often use PICSART. I don't think I have ever made a single thumbnail without using PICSART. PICSART is definitely one app I use every single time I make one of my thumbnails for YouTube. They just have so many incredible overlays and PNGs you can put on top of your thumbnails, so if ever I have like an Instagram icon or a YouTube icon in my thumbnail, that usually comes from PICSART. Also, if ever I want to put a picture on top of a picture or outline a picture within my thumbnail, that all gets done in PICSART. So that is just one more super versatile graphic design app that I adore. Another really popular app I'm absolutely obsessed with that I've been using for years now is Lightroom Mobile. Mostly I use Lightroom to put presets on both my Instagram pictures and my YouTube thumbnail pictures, just to kind of have a cohesive theme and look to all my different thumbnails so that they all kind of have the same theme and the same kind of look. Just to really have all of my different pictures and images and content all have the same vibe and match my same branding. One thing I have always adored about editing in Lightroom is the ability to either add or take away specific colors. So if ever there is like too much yellow in my picture, if I want less blue tones, more orange tones, then I can just easily play with the different little color switches within the app and take away or add in specific colors. Which, let me tell you, is such a lifesaver whenever I take pictures that are too washed out, my skin looks too pale, and I want to add more of a red tint or orange tint to my skin. And as a saving grace, there are so many creators who have created custom Lightroom presets that you can just buy and put into your Lightroom app and then use on your pictures. Which honestly makes editing pictures so much easier, so much faster, and less time consuming, because all you do is just import in the picture, pick the preset you want, and slap it on the picture, then make any and all adjustments that you want to. So rather than having to edit every single picture from raw to edited, just slap on the preset, make some little minor adjustments and changes, and it's edited and ready to use. So definitely, as somebody who used to spend hours upon hours editing pictures from photo shoots, for thumbnails, for Instagram pictures, Lightroom Mobile is such a lifesaver, and I can't even believe it's free. Another app and website that has been quite on the rise in the last year is Notion, but like a lot of other people, I definitely could not function or live without it. In fact, Notion is actually the startup page that opens in my Google Chrome whenever I open a new tab first thing in the morning. If you are unaware, if you have never heard of Notion before in your life, it's basically like a hub for your life where they have all kinds of different customizable templates where you can basically plan and organize every single inch of your life. I absolutely love watching people's different YouTube videos or Pinterest posts and blog posts where they share all all kinds of super helpful templates for content creators or entrepreneurs that I can then save and use for my own uses. So for example, I have templates to track all of my insights and analytics on my various social medias. I have a template for my content calendars. I have templates for planning different video ideas. One template that a lot of people tend to use in Notion are the budget planning templates, which is super helpful as an entrepreneur to track all of my income, my revenue, my spending, my budget, and all of that stuff. So definitely, as somebody who used to have like a dozen different apps for planning this part of my life and this part of my life and this thing and that thing, having absolutely everything in one place in Notion, having it accessible on my laptop, my phone, and any other devices, that is just super helpful, and I could not live without it. So then in this next step, I am 100% unashamed to admit that in 2022, even though a lot of people are pushing the whole like natural, real look to Instagram feeds, having a more like messy and realistic feed, I am still somebody who 100% prefers having a cohesive looking theme where everything is super clean and put together, all the pictures having the same filter or the same preset and looking super good together. So I have found this incredible app that is called Feed Preview, where essentially you link it to your Instagram account and it shows you your feed in real time. And then you can upload any pictures from your camera roll and move them around the feed that it gives you to basically show you what your various pictures would look like if they were part of your feed, but you don't have to actually post them on Instagram to see it because it's just in like a practice feed, which is just super helpful whenever I go on some kind of a photo shoot. If I have like 10 different pictures to choose from, if I plan to post a carousel and want to know which picture I should have as the first picture, this app is an absolute godsend for all of that. So if you are like me, if you still really love a super cohesive and put together looking feed where everything has the same theme, the same filter or preset, this app is definitely one for you. And I also absolutely adore the plan and schedule feature. Once you have moved around the pictures, you know exactly what you want your feed to look like, what the next post is going to be, there's actually a planning and schedule feature within the same Feed Preview app where you can basically just select the picture you have just planned in your feed and schedule it to post on any day or time you want in Instagram. I know, I'm totally aware that Instagram now has their own scheduling feature built into the app, but if I'm going to be externally using Feed Preview to plan my pictures and plan my feed anyway, then it's just really helpful to have that scheduling feature in the same app and not have to jump over into Instagram. So that is one more content creation app I adore and could not live without. So like I said earlier, I absolutely love using apps that make my life as a content creator so much easier, and Canon Camera Connect is definitely one I adore and use every single day. So if you have a Canon camera, whether that is a DSLR or a vlog camera, you can then use this app to turn your phone into a remote for your camera through the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth function, which I cannot even express to you guys how helpful that is to literally turn your phone into a photographer, so that whenever I'm taking my YouTube thumbnails or my Instagram pictures, going on photo shoots literally anywhere, I don't have to have any kind of a hired photographer, don't have to grab one of my friends to take my pictures, literally just set up my camera however I want it to be. I then connect my phone to my camera through the app, and then voila, the app inside my phone turns into my photographer. So definitely out of all of these, that is one app I hope they never ever take out of the App Store, because I literally could not do any of this without it. I remember for the longest time taking my own Instagram pictures and my own thumbnail pictures, I would have to like reach for the camera, hit the shutter button, and then have to run back into whatever position or pose I wanted before the camera actually took the picture. So now having my phone turn into some kind of a remote with a timer built into it, no longer have to do any of that, and my phone can be a photographer. So whoever at Canon invented that app, that is a godsend I could not live without. And then best for last, my absolute favorite app in the entirety of the App Store in any category under any topic, my favorite app in the existence of any other apps is Pinterest. As you guys may or may not know, if you also use Pinterest on the regular, their tagline is literally "Get Inspired," which is literally the one thing I use it for every single day, sometimes even multiple times a day and for hours every single day. Whether I am looking for video ideas for my YouTube, or looking for TikTok ideas or poses for Instagram, or even landing on super inspirational and motivational quotes for entrepreneurs and content creators, absolutely everything that I have ever learned or taught or shared or created on any one of my social medias, absolutely every single piece of that has come from Pinterest. So while I am sitting here sharing with you guys all the apps that make my life so much easier and so much better as a creator, Pinterest is one I cannot leave off of this list because it's my everything. Definitely my favorite app that has ever been invented in the App Store. So yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Those are all the apps I positively could not live without as a content creator and entrepreneur. Hopefully at least one of these apps was interesting to you and can maybe help you as a content creator. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!